Welcome to Key Tech. Please describe this channel if you are interested in today's video. Many multinational companies want to make money in the Indian market, but not many make money and get out of it unscathed. Most foreign companies have the same fate. When they first enter the Indian market, they can be treated as guests and enjoy good welfare policies. After a long time, India will impose fines for various reasons. This has also led to many foreign companies fleeing the Indian market or stopping Indian investment projects. It seems that I can't bear it anymore. News came from India, foreign media. Foxconn is inseparable after all. India has great potential in the consumer market, but India cannot rely on local companies to grasp development opportunities, especially the manufacturing industry. India lacks a large number of excellent local manufacturers, and can only rely on subsidies to attract foreign companies to invest in India. Take the chip manufacturing industry as an example, because it hopes to become the world's top chip manufacturing center. By 2028, the market size will increase from the current $23 billion to $80 billion. If this goal can be achieved, chip manufacturing will drive the development of all walks of life, so it is possible to become the next global chip manufacturing center. It is one thing to have an idea, but quite another to realize it. In order to realize this idea, India announced a $10 billion chip incentive plan in 2021. As long as foreign companies invest in local factories to manufacture chips, they can receive up to 50% of subsidies. This project is very attractive. Foxconn actively participated in it and cooperated with Vedanta, a local Indian company, to create a chip manufacturing project worth $19.5 billion, planning to build a 28nm chip factory. But as a result, Foxconn has withdrawn from the project cooperation. Foxconn's withdrawal illustrates many problems. It is not so easy to get subsidies from India, and it is even more difficult to manufacture chips in India. Because India does not have the advantages of chip manufacturing, nearly 80% of the chips are imported. If Foxconn wants to build a chip factory in India, it will face the huge challenge of a blank market. However, India does not intend to give up on this. It seems that it can't bear it anymore. News came from India that it held an annual semiconductor conference at the end of July, inviting executives from Foxconn, Micron Technology, AMD, and other companies to participate, aiming to attract multinational companies to invest in India. Foxconn has withdrawn from the joint venture core-making project in India, but it also appeared at the annual semiconductor conference in India. Foxconn chairman Liu Yangwei was still an important guest. In fact, Foxconn does not intend to give up easily. Since the previous joint venture project was unreliable, it should change to another partner. It was previously reported that Foxconn, TSMC, and Japan's TMH may cooperate to build a factory in India. It is still unknown how the progress will be, but it fully proves Foxconn's desire for the Indian market. As for India's move to host the annual semiconductor conference, it has indeed achieved some results. According to Reuters, AMD has decided to invest $400 million in India over the next 5 years, and will also build the world's largest design center in India, creating 3,000 jobs. Foxconn has also started to act. Its subsidiary FE signed an agreement with India on July 31 to build a new electronic component factory in India, creating 6,000 jobs, and investing up to 16 billion rupees, about 1.39 billion yuan. Micron Technology, which also participates in the Indian Semiconductor Annual Conference, has already taken action. In June, Micron Technology announced an investment of $825 million in India to build a chip packaging and testing plant. Although this factory cannot manufacture chips, it can support the back-end packaging and testing needs of the upstream chip manufacturing industry chain and open up the last mile of chip manufacturing and production links. It can be seen from India's grand holding of the annual Semiconductor Conference and the attitude of inviting many foreign companies to invest in India that India still needs the support of foreign companies. Foreign media said, "After all, Foxconn cannot be separated, and Foxconn will continue to participate in India's semiconductor manufacturing industry. It's just that Foxconn needs to find a more suitable partner. At least the other party needs to have rich experience in chip manufacturing." The Vedanta Group, a joint venture before, is an Indian energy giant. Like Foxconn, it does not make chips. Because of the technology license, Foxconn and Vedanta in the end, I couldn't go on. With the potential of the Indian market, Foxconn and other multinational companies will naturally not give up easily, and no one will be troubled by money. What's more, India has given a certain amount of sincerity, the subsidy giant, and the support of high-level Indian officials. As long as they operate the Indian market with peace of mind, they seem to be able to see the appearance of making a lot of money. But it is still the same sentence: India makes money and spends it in India, and I want to take it home. How many foreign companies think that they can operate with peace of mind and abide by market rules, but they are still targeted by India in the end? Therefore, when doing business in India, foreign companies should make sufficient preparations, not only for investment layout, but more importantly, to have good communication with India. Otherwise, once they are targeted by India, it will not be that simple. If you agree with the point of view of this video, please like it, welcome to Forward, leave a message and share.